Hey guys, welcome to my dining room. This is where most of the budgeting magic happens. In my first full YouTube video for this channel, I want to talk about the one simple budgeting concept you need to know and understand in order to budget properly. It's so simple, but I was never taught this until I was a young adult trying to learn how to manage money on my own. Dave Ramsey is the one who introduced this concept to me. He talks about this a lot. And the budgeting concept that you need to know is called the zero-based budget. And it comes with an equation. I'm a numbers girl, but if you're not into math, then you might try to tune out this next part. But I'm going to try to explain it as simply as possible. The equation for this concept is income minus expenses equals zero, which is where it gets the name zero-based budget. So in the end, your income equals your expenses. To explain this in simple terms, you will make a plan for every dollar of income you earn. So for example, let's say you get a paycheck for $1,000. $1,000 is your income. Now you need to allocate every dollar of that income to different budget expenses or budget lines until your expenses equals your income. So in this case, your expenses should also equal $1,000. Early in my marriage, you could say that I did a form of budgeting because I would make sure all of our bills were paid and we had enough money to cover the groceries and the gas. However, I would leave out entire sections of budget categories like savings and lifestyle, fun expenses, personal money. This leaves room for wasteful spending because we weren't making a plan for how we would use any extra money that we earned beyond the essentials. So in the first couple of years of our marriage, we found it difficult to save any money, put any extra money towards debt, and we felt a huge sense of guilt every time we spend any fun money because we didn't really know how much money that we had. It was kind of like a guessing game. So that's a look at what budgeting looks like when you're not using a zero-based budget. Now I want to walk you through an example using this simple spreadsheet that I created to show you how a zero-based budget works. And you can also get this free template by clicking the link in the description box. When you open it, you will just have to make sure to make a copy by selecting file and select make a copy if you're on a laptop, and then open the copy, and then you can start making changes and adding in your budget information. To begin with our example, let's say we get a paycheck for $3,000. I put $3,000 next to income 1. You can change the name of the budget categories if you would like. So if you want, you could change income 1 to my paycheck. If I was expecting any other income during this pay period, I would also include that up here under income. Once we know the total income we have to work with or expect we will earn, we can start planning how we will use every dollar of that income. So I will start listing out expenses until the expenses equals the income. Alright, so when this box says zero, that means we have successfully planned for every dollar and we have made our zero-based budget. Now use this template to practice making your own zero-based budget. If you're new to budgeting, give it about 3 months to get comfortable budgeting. Every payday, create a new budget. You can duplicate the sheets so that you can use this template every pay period. And if you need to add rows, just right-click on one of the rows in the middle of the section and select insert one row above or below. Once you start using the zero-based budget to manage your money, it should be easier to see where your money is going and to make better financial decisions. Although it can sound intimidating, this simple equation takes the guesswork out of budgeting and helps you spend money more purposefully. When my husband and I first started implementing the zero-based budget, I found a couple $100 extra that I was able to find a different purpose for so that we could have a little extra money for personal spending as well as to put towards our financial goals. And at the time, we were living on such a tight income, a tight budget, that this felt like a huge raise. So don't forget to get your free copy of the zero-based budget template at the link in the description box. See you in my next video.